It's time now for Spears on Sports with John Spears, presented by M&M Carnage. And now, here's Johnny
and Tony
and Scooter. I hope you had a great weekend. Welcome in, Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Carnage. John Spears, Tony Burke, Scooter Dingus. Monday, November 17th.
Woohoo!
We are getting dangerously close to college football playoffs. Playoffs. Welcome to everybody watching on YouTube. I got the Broncos hat representing today.
Yeah.
Against the
Rams good? Are the Colts who were off this week, are they good? And are the Patriots good? The Chiefs lost. The Lions lost. The Seahawks lost. The Ravens should have lost. I don't know who's good.
Yeah.
Thanks to everybody listening on the podcast as well.
Check
listening
that
live in your
out,
car.
Man.
Yeah. Where you available where you get all your podcasts.
Yeah, riding down the road at 3 or 4 o'clock, you can get listening to the show.
Why
Click it
not?
on, man.
M&M Carnage Hotline's open, 384-1450. Anything you want to talk about from this weekend, I'm game. 384-1450. Game Day Men's Health text line open as well, 414-1450. Game Day Men's Health is redefining men's wellness. No shortcuts, just results. Testosterone, peptides, weight loss, sexual performance therapy. Visit GameDayMen'sHealth.com, defining a new era in men's health. And hit me up on the text line, 414-1450. Draymond was a turd again yesterday. We'll get to that.
Just yesterday?
I said again.
Oh, okay.
Texas State Troopers need to keep their hands to themselves. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about what all by the way, six-pack Scooter?
Yeah.
Goose egg.
What?
0 for 6.
What?
I should have known when he didn't disagree with any of my picks.
I should have bet him opposite.
And I'm not blaming
John
you.
said.
I'm not blaming you. 0 for.
Wow.
I don't apologize to the listener because I've told you to bet against me in the past. It would have been easy money this weekend.
And Tony, Mortal Locks?
I came in and said, man, I was 1-3 going into tonight. John goes, I'll take 1-3.
I'll take that. Tony's winner, Jacksonville Jaguars.
And that was the one I told you I really liked. That was the only one I really liked.
Washington, lose by half in overtime.
Oh, that nobody wanted to win that game.
Cincinnati, the Steelers are for real, Scooter.
Yeah, they are.
Oh,
No.
Aaron Rodgers is hurt.
Rodgers may have a broken bone in his
That's
wrist.
fine. That's
We'll
just-
know more today. Mason Rudolph,
Just means more Mason, baby.
I hate to say you look good when the Bengals were the defense.
Yeah.
Christmas is coming. We need more Rudolph.
Arizona,
God.
you guys had, and they got Vegas tonight if you want to take advantage of betting Dallas.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we're not hot. Here are my losers. Duke, given points, gets destroyed. Ole Miss beats Florida by 10, not quite enough. Alabama loses outright at home to Oklahoma. First home loss in the Kalen DeBoer era.
They ain't
Really?
happy down there.
Vikings, Tony.
Oh. You
Bears
bet.
have won 7 in a row, and it feels like they've all been come from behind. Chiefs favored, and Detroit last night. I don't know if the Lions are any good. So there you go. 0 for 6. I own it. I'll eat it. I stunk.
Gibbs is good, though.
We'll try again this week.
Bears have won 7 in a row, really?
I don't know, maybe 6.
That's
They're
ridiculous.
7-3.
That's crazy.
I think they were 0-3, but they're 7-3 now.
Ben Johnson, baby.
They're going to win that division.
Ben Johnson.
Packers beat the Giants by 7. The
They had to come
Vikings
back,
lose to the Bears, and who am I forgetting in that division?
You don't want
Green Bay, Minnesota, Chicago.
4. And
Green
the
Bay,
Bears.
Minnesota, Chicago.
Lions.
Detroit lost. Do you know who the favorites are, according to DraftKings, to win the Super Bowl today?
Rams.
The Rams are correct. Second choice is Philadelphia.
It is just – and what happened to the Chargers against the Jaguars?
They were awful.
That's them going downhill.
God.
35-6. Now, there is something to be said for going 3,000 miles one way or the other. We say it all the time. If I pay attention to it, maybe the six-pack's 1-5.
You ought to do it in the Big Ten, too.
Big Ten as well. Although Well, UCLA. I don't want to talk about UCLA. They hurt me. Clemson 20, Louisville 19.
Talking about that.
Yeah, talking about going down quickly. The Cards are 7-3 now. They've lost 2 in a row. Miller Moss.
Wasn't the answer, was he?
I don't want to be mean.
Yeah, I know.
There were a lot of teams after this guy. But if you looked at what he did at USC, he got benched.
John, what did he do in the ACC championship game against Louisville?
It wasn't good.
Nothing.
Yeah, he got benched. They
People are not happy with Jeff Brom all of a sudden.
Here I tell you what, you better stay happy with him.
You better.
Because he's what you got.
That's what you want.
He's a good thing to have, and other schools are going to offer him jobs. So 7-3, still 7-3.
It's awful good, really.
Clemson's 5-5. Who would you rather be today? Miller was 19 of 27, 212.
It's not bad.
That's not bad. No touchdowns, no interceptions. Red zone efficiency was terrible. Kicking was terrible.
And that was a different kicker that kicked the last field
Yeah,
goal.
it was. We were at the watering hole and watching, and we didn't. Well, we know why.
They showed the one guy, and I said, "Well, they had a different kicker." And you go, "No, they didn't."
Yeah,
and then later
wrong.
we went back and looked, and I was like, "They switched kickers."
Kewan Brown, 15 carries, 135. He was good. Chris Bell. They had one touchdown, right? Is that right? Or did they have 2 touchdowns? Field goal. Oh no, Boss ran for one.
They missed an extra point.
Missed extra point. This is a game. This is the kind of game that Clemson has been losing. But guess what? It's also the kind of game Louisville's been losing. The Virginia game, overtime. Yeah. How overtime? This game, all 3 losses at home, all 3 losses
in conference.
And by a field goal or less.
Yeah, they could be undefeated in conference and actually undefeated for the season.
I say it's more about the NFL than I do college football because there are mismatches in college football. But it's hard to win a big-time game. It's hard for both teams. If you're Dabo Swinney, you had to be frustrated for 38 minutes of that game.
Then you ran and jumped on your players
minutes.
And ran around the field, and you were Dabo again.
He's a dipstick.
They won a national championship Friday, right?
It looked like it.
Good grief.
Felt like it. Dabo, I thought he was going to cry in the post-game interview.
So excited for his kids.
So excited to beat the Louisville Cardinals on the road and get to 5-5. And now that
bowl eligible.
We're 1 win away from bowl eligible. We got to play the Gamecocks.
That's just what Clemson wants every year. Bowl eligibility.
Where do you go here? Now, Isaac Brown, killer. It's a killer. But the other Brown, we call him the other Brown,
The Brown brothers.
was really good. Just didn't get into the end zone. Chris Bell's still going to play on Sundays, in my opinion. But teams have decided we're going to double team that guy. He's not the guy that's going to beat us. He's not the wide receiver that's going to beat us.
Well, that's why Lacey should beat you.
And Lacey he steps up, and he's a great kick returner as well. You go to SMU coming up. Yeah, Tony's shaking his head here.
That ain't easy.
I'm shaking my head, too. I think SMU's coming off a bye week. I'll check on that.
I'll pull them up here.
I think they had a bye this week. Let me see.
Great radio. They played on the 8th. They beat Boston College, smoked Boston College.
So they had a week off. Weeks.
Yep.
Wow. Boston College should have beat Georgia Tech.
They should have.
All right, Louisville at SMU, noon on the Deuce. Reminds me I got to go to the bathroom later. But it's noon on the Deuce.
They're dropping onto the Deuce?
Do you know the spread here? Louisville at SMU. SMU week off. Cards lost 2 straight at home.
SMU 3.5.
Ding, 3.5. Tony on the nose.
Good. Get all your good guesses out of the way early.
I'm giving him an extra 2 points now on Thursday. That's a noon start, which is 11 a.m. in Dallas.
And we thought Louisville might have been favored all the way out about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
We did think that. We were wrong. They're going to be
The matchup predictor here.
How
on
do you
ESPN
sleep if you're Jeff Brom right now?
Matchup predictor on ESPN has SMU 68% chance to win.
How do you sleep if you're Jeff Brom? First of all,
there's no way.
people are trying to kill you and your family, first of all. Second of all, you got these 3 losses hanging over your head, and you just win one of them. One of them. And you're in the hunt for the ACC championship game still.
I tell you
Just
what,
win one.
as a coach, not even at that level ever, it is hard to go to sleep after something like that when you feel like you just totally gave it away and maybe you didn't do what you needed to do.
Yeah.
And it's tough to go to bed.
Scoots, I'm saving Indiana for the next segment. Okay, just so
That's
you,
fine.
I don't want to ruffle your feathers here.
I don't have any feathers to ruffle.
But
No, it
Kentucky 42, Tennessee Tech 10.
Yeah.
Tennessee Tech's coach was right. He said he didn't like this game. He was mad at the schedule maker, whoever in his athletic department scheduled this money-making game, which is what it is.
When you're 10-0.
You're 10-0. You're on a roll. You're thinking, hey, we're going to do some damage in the playoffs. I don't want to get anybody hurt. I don't want an ass whipping. And guess what happened? 42-10. Kentucky beats Tennessee Tech. The Cats are now 5-5, and they are in line for a bowl game with one more win at Vanderbilt, at Louisville.
Tough task there. But
Vanderbilt 3:30 Saturday, ESPN on the mothership here. Spread guess up Scooter since he hit it on the nose. I'm gonna let you go first. Vandy coming off a bye week. Keep that in mind. Scooter at Vandy.
Vandy is 7.5.
I was going to say 6.5.
9.5.
But you know what?
Scooter's favorite player, Diego Pavia.
Okay, over the last few weeks has a Pavia.
Pavia. I'm just sounding it out. Am I wrong? I'm kidding, of course.
Hey, you know what? We were just talking, John and I, before we came on. The vibe in Louisville and the vibe in Lexington have totally changed.
Yeah.
And now Kentucky feels pretty good about themselves, a little bit of a winning streak.
3 in a row.
And Louisville's kicking the cans, thinking we should be. So that game in 2 weeks that most people thought was going to be a very lopsided game.
Louisville fans losing sleep now. Because 3 weeks ago, Louisville fan was checking this one off.
Yeah,
This
30,
is a
30-point win.
Home win, going to kill them. They're terrible. Kentucky wins at Auburn, beats Florida by 4.5 touchdowns, and then I know it's Tennessee Tech, but it's a feel-good game.
But it's a feel-good game, yeah.
It's a confidence builder. Cutter Boley, 18 of 21, 224, a touchdown.
They got the ball to Kendrick Law, didn't they?
They did finally, 11 targets, 11 catches.
He's good.
124 yards, no touchdowns, but 11.3 yards per catch and per attempt because they didn't miss him at all.
Do you think
What
somebody?
about Happy Gilmore the fourth?
Oh, you gotta love Happy.
I'm calling him Happy forever.
He can't do that because there's an athlete named Happy Gilmore, a golfer at Ball State.
Oh, I thought you were going to say a golfer.
But he's not 4.
on 2 movies on Netflix.
But he's not number 4.
Yeah. This is Happy Gilmore.
Neither
the
is
fourth.
Hardly.
This is Happy Gilmore the fourth.
He hardly's number 4.
Dowdell 87 yards on the ground. McGowan 72 yards on the ground. If Kentucky can do what they want to do, which is run the football and take spots for Boley to throw it,
But
then they're effective. And their defense has been good.
Do you think Stoops sat down or somebody came in, Eddie Grant, who's still around, one of them came in and said, look, Mark, things aren't working right. Let's open this offense up, man.
It feels like it.
Let's get the ball to Kendrick Law. Let's get these young guys the ball. Let Boley do some things. And all of a sudden,
it sure feels like it.
It does. It's like, Stoops want to run the ball and play defense.
But when you're 2-5,
Yeah.
you will listen to things like that might save your job. And speaking of that, is he going to be the coach at Kentucky next year? Let's say they go down to Nashville and beat Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
He's back, baby, if he wants to be.
Yeah.
He's back.
You can't get overly excited about Auburn, Florida, and Tennessee Tech. But
you can.
You can get that vibe that you didn't have. Their season looked over after Texas. Texas
Tennessee,
game
really
they won.
Tennessee.
Tennessee kind of put a nail in the coffin.
Don't like it. Don't like a coffin.
But you know what? They feel good about themselves, even if they go to Vanderbilt. At least they have something to play for now.
You beat Toledo by 8, right?
Yeah, the Mud Hens.
Ole Miss, you lose on the road. Well, that was a home game. I'm sorry, but you lose by 7. You were in the game. Eastern Michigan, South Carolina was that one hurt.
That was one they put
because
a stink bomb in there.
Now the Cox, they're hurting today.
Man, are they hurting? You know, I feel bad for you.
I do not feel bad for Beamer at all.
Oh, man. Shane, come on, Shane.
Shane is not one of my favorites.
Shane.
30-3 at halftime.
I thought, wow.
30
they just
to 3.
ruined A&M's season.
Kentucky loses at Georgia by 3 touchdowns. I'm fine with that. Texas game. That one you had overtime. So I'm not saying you should have won, but you sure could have won.
Yep.
And then, of course, the Tennessee debacle before they turn things around.
Yeah.
Impressive, which is why you can't – I know – look, Kentucky's not going to be in the playoff. They're in the SEC. So, odds – they'll have that 1 year every 10 or 15 years where they can tend to perhaps
everything
have a
goes
shot
right.
at
Maybe
getting
got a
into
couple
the playoff.
guys that develop.
But for the most part, they're not going to be in the playoff. You're looking for a bowl game. You're looking for 8-4.
Yeah,
Is that
8-4
fair?
is a phenomenal.
You're looking for 8-4. Not anything better than 8-4. You got to, give them an
parade.
Give them an extension. Have a parade.
Yeah.
That's right. They were looking at 3-9 after that Tennessee game.
Tennessee Tech. Yeah.
After the Tennessee game, they were looking at 3-9.
But what were going to be their 3 wins? Toledo, Eastern Michigan, and Tennessee Tech, which is really impressive.
No, not really. But now, here we are 3 weeks later, and we're talking about a bowl game. We're talking about a coach that was under fire and looking elsewhere, coming back next year, and getting one of those automatic 1-year extensions that they get every year.
Does Cutter Bowling look like the future?
He looks different. He looks different, and not just against Tennessee Tech. He was so good against Florida, and he was good enough against Auburn. Is he a freshman or a sophomore?
I think he's actually still a redshirt freshman because I don't think he played enough as a freshman.
Yeah.
I'm not going to swear to that.
I think that's probably correct. Yeah, he's the future. Got to get some more skill guys in there. The defense looks good. And you got to keep the good players you have.
Yeah, that's hard
Which
to do.
is the hardest thing for any school to do when bigger schools come along. Keep the good players that you have. All right, let's take a break. The Hoosiers are 11-0, and they got Purdue left. That's all I'm saying, Scoot.
Life's good, isn't it, Scoot?
Great.
We'll talk about that. All the locals won in basketball this week as well. Birthdays coming up, and we'll break down more college football. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. Big A. Spears on Sports. Spears don't know nothing about sports. Presented by M&M Carnage, John Tony Scooter. 0-6. 0-6.
I was wondering why you said that. It's hilarious.
I thought Alabama was going to win.
Kids, that's why you don't gamble. Those apps. What do you think those apps? What do you think DraftKings and FanDuel and those dudes, how much money are they making?
They're making money hand over fist.
It's just incredible. Their name's on everything.
Well, they're giving me a bunch this weekend.
Here we go. This past weekend?
Yeah, I had a good weekend.
You didn't bet the Hoosiers then?
No.
All right.
Nope.
384-1450. That's the M&M Carnage hotline if you'd like to join in on the conversation. Game Day Men's Health text line open as well. Texas show 414-1450. Scooter will monitor the text line. Right, Scooter?
Yep, I do have one text.
All right, go.
From Josh. Asked, what's the record for longest tenure as a backup in one team in the NFL? Mason Rudolph might have a statue by the time it's all said and done.
No, the guy who backed up Peyton Manning in Indianapolis. What was his name? Look that one up, Scooter.
I was going to go Kubiak.
Because he was there for a long, long time, and he never saw the field.
I was going to go with Kubiak playing behind Elway.
I remember a story done on this
Jim
guy.
Sorgi.
Jim Sorgi, because I think he was a holder on extra points and field goals. But Peyton would never. It could have been 50-0. Peyton would never come out of the game.
You had a pretty good life.
That is a great life.
Don't be the number 3
You're not the 3 because now you got to run the
scout
practice
team.
scout team and get your tail beat off. Be the 2 guy. You stand over there with a clipboard. You get a couple of reps in practice each week, and then you go on Sunday and with your visor on and watch Peyton play football.
You sit next to him and look at the
Jim Sorgi. Good man.
the iPad.
Great pull.
They didn't have iPads back there, Tony.
No, they did not.
No, he had
They
a
did
clipboard, not an iPad.
He
He didn't have the Microsoft, what do they call that thing?
The Surface.
The Surface.
Yeah.
They didn't have the tablet.
No, they didn't have clipboards.
They had a piece of paper.
Blow it away. So the manager chasing it.
Indiana 31, Wisconsin 7. Yeah. Was there any angst, Scooter, when it was 10-7 at halftime?
A little bit, but admittedly, Indiana's been a second-half team all season long, so I wasn't really that worried.
But you were a little.
A little bit, yeah.
They called him Fernando.
Heis Mendoza.
Mendoza, 22 of
Good
24,
Lord.
299, 4 touchdowns.
I'm told that's pretty good.
Hand him the Heisman. The defense, obviously, Wisconsin's not
They
good.
stink.
Let's be forthright here. 3-7 on the season.
They can't score.
Can't score on an empty football field, as they like to say. But Mendoza was good. The running game not as good as normal, 83 yards as a team. Becker, where'd this guy come from?
Unbelievable.
Why wasn't he playing?
Yeah, I got to look at Signetti here. That's my first question in the press conference. Coach, did you not know about Charlie Becker for the first 8 games? We don't understand. 5 catches, 108 and a touchdown. Who the hell is Nowakowski?
He is a fullback.
All right. Well, he had 4
He's
catches
the big
for 64 yards.
He's
37 or something?
Yeah,
Caught
he's
the
a-
pass, ran
he's
down
a
the sideline.
monster.
The
Yeah.
hero from the Penn State game, Omar Koopa Jr., had a touchdown as well. It was like a scrimmage game. I hate
That's
to
what it
say
felt
that,
like, yeah.
but it felt like a glorified scrimmage where you bring a team in and say, "Hey, we're going to run our stuff, and play a little defense if you want to, and then we're going to let you run some stuff, but we're mainly focused on our defense stopping you." And that's what it felt like. Total yards 388 to 168. Wisconsin, I guess you had to say they were in the game at halftime because it was 10-7, but it felt like they weren't going to score again, and they didn't.
Yeah. And when Surratt come back?
Hopefully, well, we got to buy this week. So
You gotta buy
hopefully
for the next
Purdue.
2 weeks.
Exactly.
Well, now that he's the number
But
2.
I'll bump.
Now that he's the number 2 receiver, they don't have to worry about it.
I don't know that you.
Now that Surratt's number 2, yeah.
I don't know that you play him in that Purdue game even if he
Yeah.
is healthy. You don't need him.
Yeah.
Let
you
Becker
might
keep going.
but you might want to get him out there and just get him some rest.
No, but I agree with Scooter here because the Big Ten championship game, if Indiana beats Purdue and Ohio State beats Rutgers and Michigan, which I expect, well, you never know with Ohio State and Michigan. But
that's only.
But that's what I expect to happen. That Big Ten championship game is it means nothing. Now, you don't want to get beat 50-0,
right.
but barring a blowout,
But
that game means nothing because you're still going to be number 1 and number 2 in the playoffs.
But if you're Indiana to play in the Big Ten championship game,
In Indianapolis?
what do you think those tickets are going to go for?
I don't know.
Because Ohio State,
We should go ahead and put in for our credential.
yeah, we should.
Well, don't forget, Louisville and Indiana also play that same day in Indy.
Nobody's going to care.
So you might as well put in credentials for both.
Can we put in credentials for both? Yeah. What a
Day
man.
basketball and night football.
Oh,
That'd be a day there. I did that one time. I went to
let's find out who we got to send them to.
I've got the email to get the credentials for the basketball game.
Well, we should put in for it. Even if we don't go to the Big
I think
Ten.
I got a Bellarmine game.
Oh, see, you can ruin everything. Scoop, me and you in?
I'm in.
I can ruin everything.
No, actually, Tony, I'm not. I'm avoiding Indy like the plague that day. It's going to be a madhouse.
That's why
will
you
be
want to
better.
be there. Just
You know-
drive back. We just drive back at night.
He's 35. He should want to be there. You're 62. Stop.
Oh, man, I've already got
Stop
excited
already.
about Bourbon and Beyond. Dugan, I'm already asking
God.
for Bourbon and Beyond, man.
Good Lord. So the Hoosiers are 11-0. First time I think we've ever said that, right?
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken.
Ever.
Ever.
You got a week off this week. Don't want to get stale. And
Week
then,
off next week.
And then the Boilermakers.
You know,
If the Boilermakers could pull that upset, I would laugh for centuries. I would laugh till I died.
do you know who really hates
I don't think it'll happen, to be fair here.
You know who in Bloomington really hates IU being this good?
In Bloomington?
Yes. Or the concession people. They've had a great life.
Anybody want anything?
I didn't know where that was going.
Yo, beer half price over here.
Got popcorn.
Free popcorn. And
Now they gotta work,
They gotta
man.
work. They gotta work.
Oh, there's people
Can you
coming up there in
imagine?
lines.
Can you imagine the crowds at the concession stands at halftime of an Indiana football game now?
Better yet,
Oh.
I was an usher when I was at school at IU, and it was a cakewalk. I couldn't imagine having to be an usher now.
You're 5 rows down there next to the guy in the hat.
I actually got to do some work. You kidding me?
You're next to the guy in the hat. Ohio State took care of business. They beat UCLA 48-10. It was a whole lot. It was a whole lot at halftime, and I didn't. By the way,
Not enough. I know.
NBC Saturday Night Game of the Week. Really?
They have stunk.
They have, for the most part, stunk. Texas A&M and South Carolina, number 3 ranked Aggies, and they'll stay number 3 because they did win 30-3 Cox at halftime.
Well, I didn't see it the first. Well, you didn't see it.
Well, I had the Bellarmine game, but
Yeah,
I'm following along, going, "Are you kidding me? They scored again, 30-3." South Carolina and Shane Beamer get shut out in the second half, 28-0 Texas A&M. They win it 31-30. The big story, I guess,
Well, that was a turnaround in the game.
was when the South
Yeah.
Carolina player caught a touchdown, ran up into the tunnel, and then
3 of them were walking out.
3 of them were walking out. The state trooper, I guess it was a little game of chicken. Who's going to get out of the way?
They weren't even looking. The South Carolina players were just kind
And-
of looking down.
You got to blame the trooper here.
Oh.
They did. He was relieved of his duty on the spot, sent home, and will not be working any more Texas A&M football games. I think he was angry they were losing.
I think so. And he turned around like to the player,
And
like, what you pointing at me
and
for?
yelled at him, and the players were like,
Like,
what? What is going on here? I'm just trying to get back to my sideline. That was the most interesting part of that game until A&M came back in the end. Here's what happened, though, Tony, and this happens all the time. Mike Elko gets a contract extension in the middle of the week.
6 year, right?
In the middle of the week. And it shouldn't be a distraction, but why is that always a distraction? And your team comes out and lays an egg in the first half.
And wouldn't A&M learn from Jimbo Fisher?
You would think. Don't give an extended contract like that. It can only lead to bad things. If he wins, nobody cares. But if he loses, everybody cares.
Everybody cares.
But bottom line, A&M's 10-0, right?
Number 3 in the country.
Number 3 in the country. Who do they have left? I think they got Texas left. They got Samford this week, not to be confused with the Cardinal. Samford.
From Alabama.
Wow, Sam. Good time to play Samford after a come-from-behind emotional victory. And then they are at Texas on Friday after Thanksgiving.
Arch Manning.
Arch against trying to ruin the undefeated season. I'll tell you what, I'll take Texas right now. And I don't care who's playing quarterback. They're going to be at Texas. It's going to be a game that the Longhorns are going to need to win. Oklahoma beats 4th-ranked Alabama. The 11th-ranked Sooners keep their playoff hopes alive. They're 8-2 now, but so is Alabama. 23-21. I watched most of that game. That was a heck of a game.
Yeah.
Mateer was good. Felt like Alabama had chances and just couldn't take advantage, but Oklahoma gets the upset.
Yeah, Simpson wasn't very
on
good.
the road. No, he wasn't.
He missed a lot of guys.
And our Mendoza fan in the other room here was very happy that Simpson wasn't good because this puts another.
It don't matter. It's all about.
Well, it did matter.
No.
If Simpson wins that game handily and plays well,
he could still be in it.
It matters. That's all I'm saying.
How much you gonna make off of?
He's going to make some money.
Be about almost $350.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And if the Hoosiers win it all, I'm going to make some money too.
If the Hoosiers win it all, I'll make another $400.
Ding, 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 ding.
Be living good if that happens.
The cash register will be cha-chinging.
So 31-30 A&M, 23-21 Oklahoma. These games were great. One game that wasn't great, Texas and Georgia. I said I liked the Dogs, but I wasn't smart enough to put them in the six-pack. 35-10.
I mean, it was 14-10 heading into the fourth.
Well, and it ended up 35-10, and I'm talking about the spread here. It was an easy win by the spread.
And like your tweet,
You're right.
Scoot, they don't take pictures.
They don't take pictures.
Oh, you saw my tweet, Tony?
Yeah.
You didn't like it, though?
No, I liked it. Oh, I should have liked it.
You saw it, but you didn't like it.
I just look
Scooter,
at them. I'm
we're
old.
60.
I'm old, Scoot.
We like them the old way people like
I go,
them.
hey, I like that.
We think. Oh, I like that. That's pretty good. We don't have to hit a button.
I should have hit the button, Scoot.
Yeah. Hate kids.
It's like the scene from Vacation. Y'all seen the newest Vacation? You saw my post, but you didn't like it.
Yeah, that is that Keegan-Michael Key at the beginning?
Think so.
Oh, he's great. The Bulldogs are now 9-1. That only loss, of course, being to Alabama. Georgia's got Charlotte this week. It's SEC bye week. I mean, Kentucky and Tennessee had them this past week.
Yeah.
Now these other schools are getting them. Georgia plays Charlotte.
They all play one later in the year so that they can take a week off.
And then day after Thanksgiving at Georgia Tech, which is an interesting game.
Yeah. What about the non-Power 5 championship?
Oh, Navy kills South Florida.
That's Florida came back.
Do you know? Well, but they did, but it was a pretty big spread there early. 41-38 was the final, matter of fact. Do you know who the number one power group of 5 team is now?
I saw it, and I can't remember.
I did, too.
It blew me away. It wasn't Memphis.
No.
It wasn't Tulane.
Tulane's third. I can't remember who it is. That's how exciting it is. Somebody's going to get in the playoff, Scooter, and we're going to say that they have no chance. They shouldn't be there. And they're going
James Madison.
And they're going to win.
Is it James Madison?
Has to be.
It's Jimmy Madison. Yeah. And they're going to win somehow. They're going to be in a road game, obviously.
They are 9-1.
Yeah. South Florida had their
who they lost to?
Louisville.
Yep, 28-14.
Oh, that's right.
28-14.
So Louisville's not going to be in the playoff, but James Madison is.
Well, James Madison plays Washington State this
Who can
week,
beat them.
and then they play Coastal Carolina in their last one.
So Memphis had their chance. South Florida had their chance.
Tulane.
Now James Madison has their chance. Tulane's still in it if James Madison.
They're all still in it if Jimmy Madison falls apart.
Oh
Billy's brother.
Texas Tech's good, by the way.
They're real good.
They beat Central Florida 48-9. They are 10-1. Obviously, they're going to be in the Big 12 championship game coming up. So Texas Tech, every opportunity to be the representative of the Big 12. The Big 12 gets 1 or 2, Tony.
Big 12?
Yeah.
1.
You think 1? What about ACC?
That's a good question, too.
Big 12's got, look, Texas Tech is 10-1. BYU is 9-1.
Well, then there's 2.
So there's 2 there. 2. They both have losses in conference. Utah's 8-2, 5-2 in the conference. Houston is 8-2, 5-2 in the conference. So I think they'll end up getting 2.
They'll get 2.
Got to remember there's 12.
Yeah.
ACC gets Miami. Miami had an easy win over NC State this week. They get the champion. Do they get a second?
It's questionable. It matters how.
If
how it
Miami
works out.
loses the ACC title game, maybe they get 2.
Who does Miami got left? Let's look.
I don't know.
They're at Virginia Tech and they're at Pittsburgh,
Those are both losable games.
but they're also winnable.
They're
games.
winnable, but they're losable because you're on the road in the ACC.
What about Pitt?
Well, game day was at Pitt, and it didn't go well.
It did not. Go.
Notre Dame 37-15, and dare I say it wasn't that close.
One of them said it might have been Herb Street. I didn't know Pitt had this many fans during the game day.
They were all Steeler fans. Come on, let's be honest.
I'm sour with Pitt.
Notre Dame's 8-2, man. They were 0-2. They're 8-2. They're going to the playoff.
Yeah.
Who do
All the Notre Dame haters are going to say they shouldn't, but
who do they have left?
at home against Syracuse and at Stanford.
Senior day against Syracuse, then Stanford,
Well, senior day is going to be at Stanford too.
and then
They're terrible.
And then no conference championship game. 10-2, they're in.
Yep.
Easily in.
Yep. They are.
All right, let's take a break. Birthday's coming up. We'll talk a little college basketball on the other side as well. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. Big Apple.
Anywhere y'all
Welcome back. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Carnage. John Tony Scooter, final segment.
Woo!
M&M Carnage hotline's closed.
Shut it down.
Game Day Men's Health text line open 414-1450, 502-414-1450.
Let's read them.
All right, go.
Buzz asked, how long did Frank Wright back up Jim Kelly in Buffalo?
A long time.
But at least he saw the field, right?
Yeah.
He led them to that comeback in the playoffs, the biggest playoff comeback in history.
But he was the quarterback then, right?
Jim Kelly got hurt,
Did he get hurt then?
or he got replaced, I think, in that game. Yeah, Frank Reich, big-time backup.
Patrick Murphy also texted in, says he would be interested in going, but would just have to pay for admission. It's not true, Patrick. You work for the newspaper. You
That's
can
right,
get a
man.
credential.
Put him for credentials.
Here's what I tell Tony all the time. All they can do is
Just
say no.
no.
The worst thing they can do to you is say no.
Yeah. How many times have you been told no in your life?
Plenty. Ask all the women I was ever friends with. But they're not.
You know how many times I offered for him?
They're not going to send an email back to you saying, "Who the hell are you? You are nobody." They're not going to do that. They're just going to say, "You've been denied."
What was one of our favorite trips
One of our favorite trips.
to a basketball game? We put him credentials for. Dugan said, "Just put him for him."
Butler and St. John's.
St. John's. We went up to the Hinkle
Pre-Patino,
Field
of
House.
course.
We went up to Hinkle Field
Went up to
House.
Hinkle,
Mike
they-
Anderson coached in St. John's.
They were happy to have us.
Yeah,
They were excited we were there.
man, it was cool.
Great seats at historic Hinkle Fieldhouse to watch Butler and St. John's in just a normal regular season game.
Yeah,
It was great.
put in for it.
You put in for it,
Come on.
you make them say no.
That's right.
And if you're Patrick, you got, they ask you what news outlet, News and Tribune.
Reporter.
You don't say, they don't ask you, what do you cover? And you say, I cover high school sports. They don't say that. They don't ask you that. They ask you what news outlet. And if you're a reporter
or a video,
radio or
whatever
television,
you do, yeah.
whatever you are. And then they decide whether or not you get a pass or not.
Yep.
Patrick, you should do both.
And I would
The
bet,
Louisville game and the Big Ten.
I would bet he would get the pass to the Louisville game, and I would bet he would be denied for the Big Ten.
Oh, you think? I disagree. You know how many media spots are available for the
That-
Big Ten
okay.
championship?
Yeah, but you know how many people want to go?
But here's the other question. And Scooter knows this better than anybody. What's the view like from the press box at
You're
Indianapolis?
way up there.
You take your binoculars, number one.
I've been to a Big Ten championship too. So I mean, it's not the greatest view, but they got TVs everywhere.
But you're there.
Yeah,
You're there, exactly.
You're in the venue, and they take care of you. It's not the greatest seat. And I when I go to U of L games, I always have my binoculars with me.
K. Roger Field. I hadn't used to go
Pretty
to
far
the
away.
games, and we did the St. X Trinity State Finals
Yeah.
one year, and I was like, wow,
Yeah.
we are looking
Pretty far
straight
away.
down, man.
By the way, St. X, speaking of state football, St. X
Good
beats
segue.
who the hell did they beat? I don't know.
Bull East.
Bull East, handily, 50-20.
Harry Noel, everybody.
And then Mayhill upsets Manual. I feel bad for Buzz.
we
Said
Buzz,
that. It's the only thing I feel bad about.
we talked about that the other night, and thanks for the text, John. You know,
Yes,
you just texted
Buzz,
John.
appreciate it.
But I know that was a heartbreaker. We were there a few years ago when
Two-point
basically the
conversion.
same thing happened.
We've seen that two-point conversion by Mail. 15-14 after Manual won 2 weeks earlier,
I think it was
52-13.
52-13. We could be wrong.
So St. X, instead of having to travel this week, will be at home against the Mail Bulldogs Friday night, and we'll be right here on the Big X,
We get to stay in
with
our
that one.
confines of our
We
press
do.
box, which is
which we
so
love.
sweet.
Which we love. And by the way, Providence and Floyd Central seasons ended over in Southern Indiana. So
Were those
Scooter,
upsets, Scoot?
I'd say the Providence game was Floyd Central. No.
Milan over Providence, right?
Yeah. Providence had won 6 straight.
All right, let's do birthdays for you. College hoops. Martin Scorsese is 83 today.
Who? I'm kidding.
Who?
I'm kidding.
Goodfellas, man. What's your favorite Scorsese?
Goodfellas.
Taxi Driver? Taxi
I
Driver?
love Taxi Driver.
Taxi Drivers.
De Niro, man,
Wow.
a young De Niro.
Don't watch it in the dark. It's scary. Younger Jodie Foster.
Yeah.
Oh, I changed my answer. Casino.
Casino's
I like
great.
Casino.
Goodfellas, though,
That's a good
top
one.
level.
It's a good fella.
Lorne Michaels is 81 today.
Saturday Night
Producer
Live.
of Saturday Night Live for the last 50 years. Leslie Bibb is 52. Get the scooter meter out. Leslie Bibb, you probably don't have to get it out. She was Carly in Ricky Bobby's wife.
Oh,
She was also in the movie Tag, which is great if you haven't seen it. Leslie Bibb is 52 today.
We'll go 3.5.
yeah, I knew Scoot wouldn't go
3.5.
high. Too thin. I already we said it together. I knew he would say
Did you
that.
see Ricky Bobby?
I did.
Okay.
That's my smoking hot wife?
I mean,
All right.
put on 40
Smoking hot
pounds.
wife. All right. Girl next door is 47 today. Rachel McAdams
Oh, I think
I
I
like
like
Rachel.
her.
I
from
like Rachel.
Wedding Crashers,
Yeah, that's the one
The
I love her.
Notebook.
She's been in a bunch of movies.
She's been in a bunch of movies. Red Eye. She
She's from
really good in
Canada.
Red
Did you
Eye.
know that?
Canada, eh?
Rachel. Oh, you lose a half point for being from
That's
Canada.
true. She was a 4.5. Now just a 4.
She's kind of thin and little too, Scoot.
47 today. Stephen Root is 74. The blind guy in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? He was in News Radio.
Didn't like that movie.
He was in Barry. He was Barry's handler in Barry.
Barry was weird.
Barry was Bill Hader. Well, it was
It was
really
a
good.
weird show.
It was weird, but I liked it.
My wife and I did not like Brother, Where Art Thou? And
Love it.
everybody thinks
Absolutely
we're
love it.
nuts because we
I agree. I agree with everybody. Stephen Root is 74 today. Danny DeVito, whose most famous work is
Jersey Mike.
Jersey Mike's commercials with Eli Manning. Yes. No, man, the TV show Taxi.
Oh, he was great in time.
He was Louis DePalma, the dispatcher of the taxi. He was great.
Matilda.
War of the Roses, Matilda, if you got young kids, yes. Danny DeVito, 81 today.
How are you not going to mention Always Sunny?
Always Sunny in Philadelphia, yes. Yeah. I watched a couple seasons.
Yeah, I only watched a few shows.
Rock Hudson would have been 100 today.
We,
How about that?
yeah.
Would have been 100. Passed away of AIDS in 1985. Lauren Hutton. Here you go, Scoots. Lauren Hutton.
I always liked Lauren
82 today. You got to go
back
back.
in the day.
But Lauren Hutton could bring it.
3.
He's so negative. Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio. Only put her on there because she's Italian. She's 67 today. Character actress. Been in a lot of stuff.
Another 3.
Okay, I'm trying. All right, here's one for Scooter. You ready, Tony?
Yep.
65 today. RuPaul.
Oh, my God.
What?
-5.
Come on, man. Don't be a hater.
-5.
RuPaul from RuPaul's Drag Race.
There is nobody that's ever been on TV that annoys me more than this dude.
Tom Seaver would have been 81 today.
Oh, number 41.
Old number 41, Reds, Mets, Hall of Famer. Tom Seaver birthday. Ryan Braun, Milwaukee Brewers, 42 today, former Milwaukee Brewer. He's in the Brewers Hall of Fame. Mitch Williams, who gave up the Joe Carter homer.
Wild Thing before Wild Thing.
He was the original Wild Thing, yes. He's 61 today. That's hard to believe.
It's our age.
I know, crazy. But he gave up the game-winning
Joe
home
Carter.
run in the World Series to Joe Carter. Minka Fitzpatrick, former Steeler, current Dolphin. Is that right?
Think so.
He is 30 today,
Yeah,
linebacker.
he was playing the other night.
Former, speaking of Peyton Manning, his favorite receiver, Reggie Wayne, 48 today.
Reggie.
Coaching-wise, Jim Boeheim is 81. I didn't want to turn 81, but here I am.
I love your Jim Bay.
Jim Boeheim, 81 today. Sean Miller, where's he at now? Back in Xavier?
Texas.
Texas. He went
Yeah.
to Texas
Yeah.
this year.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Little Ricky's at Xavier.
Yeah, that's
He's
right.
57
They all move
today.
around, man.
57. And Elvin Hayes, the Big E,
Oh.
played for the Washington Bullets.
Houston Cougar. He's a Cougar.
Yeah,
They love
beat,
the Cougars.
They beat UCLA, and then
Yeah.
they lost to
and,
them.
Astrodome.
And then they lost by 40 in the postseason to him. 80 years old today, Elvin Hayes.
Hey, did you all watch the UNLV? Who was UNLV playing?
It was last night.
Yeah.
Was it Memphis?
Memphis.
I
Did
didn't
you
see
see
it.
who was coaching UNLV?
It's not Lon Kruger. It's not
Did
Jerry
you all know?
Tarkanian.
I didn't know. I
Is
thought-
it Jim McElwain?
No, it's Josh Pastner.
This is basketball.
Oh, yeah.
Josh
Duh.
Pastner.
Josh Pastner's
Pastner.
at Vegas now?
Vegas.
I
No
went,
idea.
know
they
that.
went to Memphis and beat Memphis.
Oh, his old
He
team.
came in with UNLV and beat him
Ooh,
last night.
ooh, stuck the knife in him, huh?
Oh, I was like, I didn't recognize him without the shield on his face.
Wow. Draymond Green was a turd again.
What did he do? I didn't see it.
Golden State was in the midst of a game last night. Let's see. Let me find it. Golden State
New Orleans, the Pelicans.
beat the Pelicans 124-106. But a fan in the end zone in a New Orleans pullover was yelling at Draymond, calling him Angel Reese. The whole game. Draymond had a spot where he missed 4 shots in a row, but got the offensive rebound every time, and then he made the 5th shot, and the fans started calling him Angel Reese, padding his stats, getting his own rebound to make it look good, and Draymond did not like that. It went on and on and on, and finally Draymond walked over to confront the fan. They actually got face-to-face.
It says right here, near chest to chest.
Now, the fan held his arms out like, I'm not touching you.
Take a shot at
I'm not going to touch you.
Come on, Draymond, hit me.
Draymond was using expletives. He's done this before. He's gotten into altercations with fans before. Security was a little slow getting over there.
Fan just kept saying, "What I say? What I say?"
What I say. And the fan never cursed, and they did not kick him out of the arena.
Yeah, they did not.
They let him stay in his first row seat there because, really, all he did was heckle a player without any expletives here. And Draymond just can't take it, Tony.
What is his problem?
He can't
He's
take
soft.
it. He is soft. He acts like he's tough. He's been carried to these titles by Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and all these
KD.
other guys. KD.
You were saying you think he's a Hall of Famer.
He is going to be a Hall of Famer.
He is.
Because he's going to be lauded for the number of championships and the defense he played.
Yeah.
But
And
he's,
as many years as he
and,
played.
and his year, and he's still a turd.
And, he does these podcasts, and they love him, and he's
I don't love him.
but when he's out on the court, I always talk.
He said I couldn't let him keep calling me a woman because I have 4 kids and another one on the way. That's what he said in the postgame.
You know what I talk
Proof I'm
about
not a
this all the
woman.
time.
Are you kidding me?
Toughness is mental toughness. It's not physical toughness in sports, and he is soft.
Cats beat Eastern Illinois. Cards beat Ohio. Indiana gets by against Incarnate
Whoa.
Word last night.
Gross.
We'll talk more about the basketball tomorrow. The Cats play Michigan State tomorrow night. No show Wednesday, letting you know early. Matt Dennison's next. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big N.